welcome back to another review. So today we're doing another one from Tarte Cosmetics, and this is the Double Take Awake Micro Liquid Liner and Brightener in black and Brightener, are just the color names. So this retails for $26, and basically what this is, on one end, it is a black felt tip liquid liner, and on the other end, it's like a inner waterline brightener. So the brightener just looks like this. It's not white, because white is a little too jarring and theatrical for some people, so I get that. I mean, I'm cool with either. Usually my waterline doesn't tolerate it, so we'll see how this works anyway. But then the other end is this very, very, very fine tip. Like, half of what you're seeing there is the plastic base on it. Just that fine needle-like point there, that is the actual liner. So part of how people justify the price of these is that you're getting two products for the price of one instead of having to buy a liquid liner and additionally the brightener. But what you have to remember here is that when you buy a two-in-one product like this, you're not truly getting like the full amount of if you had bought a liquid liner and a brightener. Like, it's about half and half in terms of how much product is in there. So anyway, instead of my usual way that I do the eye products with the mirror up here, I'm actually going to try something a little different today. I've got a different mirror here that I'm going to kind of just balance right about here. Hopefully it doesn't fall down. I think it's actually sturdier than the other way, so I'm going to try it, and it's more mirror space for me to play with here. So honestly, that's what I'm going to do. So just to swatch first and show you guys, the brightener on the back of my hand, just real lightly, looks like that. And then the liquid liner looks like that. So, I mean, it's thin. It could be thinner, but part of that is also just pressure applied. So that's going to dry down, but while it's doing that, because I want to try to smudge it and see if it goes anywhere once it's dry, in the meantime, I'm going to try to put on the brightener and see if this stays for me. Somebody who has perpetually watery allergy eyes. I have intentionally not put on mascara yet because I don't want it in the way of doing the liner, but we shall see. Let's just try to go right in there. Ooh, tickles. For the life of me, I do not believe it will stay on me, but that doesn't mean it won't stay on you. Does that already look a little brighter? Can we even tell a difference? Probably not. I'll get this out of the way after I'm done with it and then lean in closer for you to see. Because right now, I feel like it's crazy noticeable to me, but I'm also not used to seeing it on myself. So, I mean, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, typically I skip waterline stuff because my eyes just do not tolerate it one damn bit. But I haven't tried one from Tarte. So we're gonna see. Oh, I usually don't go quite that far over, but okay, let's try to match her up. Alright, so you can see that, like, it's there. It's there. It's noticeable. It's a little heavier on this side. I think I got a little closer to the lash line by accident, so now I need to match it up. Unless, of course, my eye has just already eaten it from the waterline on this side. Because that's typically how my luck goes with waterline stuff, is that within 10 minutes, they've watered enough to where it's all patchy and then it looks terrible. It's like, why did I even do this? But anyway. Yeah, it feels itchy, but that also could be that my eyes just don't like having that area disturbed at all. So I don't know that that's necessarily like an allergy thing so much as my eyes are just crazy sensitive to anything in that area. So we'll just have to wait and see how that goes. But so far, I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, yeah, does it make them look wider? A little, but I mean, it also just looks like I put crap in my waterline to me. Alright, let's go carefully. Oop. No, I'm going to do that. Still that new and that juicy of a liner to wear will whoop right around the tear duct without meaning to, but now there's a smudge, so I'm going to have to go in a little thicker. That was originally intending on going today, but that's okay. I don't mind. We'll fix it. Yeah, something like that. And over here. That got real wiggly real quick. Let's just kind of thicken that up, I guess. I don't know. We'll go underneath here too, even though it never frickin' ends well for me. It always smudges down here, but why not? Why not? We go big or we go home, right? Right. Trying to make it a little thinner towards the middle. It's like not wanting to cooperate. So I'm like, well, it is what it is. So, I don't know how I'm feeling about that. I think this is dry, so, well, doesn't seem to be smudging while rubbing it, so that's a good sign at least, but I'm not entirely sold on this yet. Yeah, this has to be thickened now, because that wiggly spot. Dang it. I really wasn't intending on doing, like, Egyptian liner, but I guess we're doing Egyptian liner. And it's still going to be smudgy as all get out until I take a Q-tip and some micellar water to it. But for now, that's as good as we're going to get. So, anyway, other side. La 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 la. You would think I would know by now. Do not start at that inner corner. Okay. Well, yeah, if I hadn't attempted the cat eye, I would have been better off today. But oh well. We already did on the one side, so kind of no going back now. So we've committed this far. We're doing the thing. It is what it is. Oh God. Well, that was bad. Yeah, we're definitely gonna go in and edit this. Holy balls, that's bad. That's, oh my God. Like, what just happened there? What just happened with that tip? Holy fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna fix that and come back. well, I did what I could with it. It's not great, but okay, you can see it up close now. You can see the brightener all up in there. For full discretion, I did already have to reapply it once because it was already getting patchy. So it's doing the same thing that every other gel liner I've ever attempted to put in the waterline has done. But that's just a me thing. You may have better luck with this than I do. Most people have better luck with this than I do. One thing I have yet to try, just with gel pencils in general in the liner, is that I haven't yet tried taking a Q-tip to the waterline first and drying it real quick before quickly applying before anything else gets a chance to beat up there. Because from what I have heard, with gel liners, if you have this particular issue with the waterline, if you do that, and it's a dry surface for it to adhere to in the first place, it has a much better chance of staying put than it already being damp and then trying to do it. So, I mean, I guess that makes sense in theory. I don't know if it actually works or not, but, I mean, does it make my eyes look a little bigger? That's negligible. Is it the brightener, or is it the fact that I connected the liner on the underside, and my eyes always look bigger when I do that, even without brightener? Could be a little column A, could be a little column B, I'm not entirely sure. I'm more interested to see how this wears over the course of the evening. I will check back in with that, but for right now, it just feels weird on my eyes, not gonna lie, but again, my waterline doesn't generally take anything on it very well, so that's a me thing. And additionally, I'm not entirely impressed with the tip on this. For as thin as it is, you can tell that it has a little bit of a curve in it, I think, if it'll focus enough, and it's because of that curve and the very, very stiffness of that tip that it kept screwing up while I was trying to connect the lower part of the liner. It kept wanting to skip, it kept wanting to smudge, it kept going a blip and everything. It's not great. It's really stabby and scratchy, which, again, if you have sensitive eyes, is not a good combination, and just, it doesn't really want to cooperate well for stuff like that. So, I don't know, maybe somebody more skilled than I has better luck with this, but for me personally, and the way I wear my makeup, it's kinda not the best fit. I don't know how I feel about it, but I don't know. Maybe it'll grow on me with time. Sometimes liners that I initially freaking hate, I end up liking after I use them more, so maybe I'll feel different about it in time, but as of right now, I am not super impressed with this. Either end of it, to be honest, but again, the one side, I will fully admit, I think is a me thing. It's not necessarily the fault of this, because it could be literally any product on the planet. If I put it in my waterline, it just doesn't play well with my particular eyes, but it's not the fault of the product, it's the fault of my eyes. So anyway, I'll check back in several hours, let you know how it's looking, if it looked like it's smudged, if it looks like it's wearing off, all of that stuff. Okay, so as I thought, the liquid liner part pretty well stayed put. I mean, it's a little smudge down here. I'm not thrilled about that, but I may have also forgotten to rub my eye. However, look, like, there's still little bits remaining of the brightener, but it's mostly gone. Just like I figured. I knew damn well that was gonna be the case when just between, like, part 1 and part 2 of this video, even, of, like, trying to fix the liquid liner and come back, and it already had the brightener disappearing. Yeah. I knew what I needed to know as of that point, that it's not gonna stay on me. So, the only hope that still holds is I can try drying the waterline and doing it that way, but I'm like 99% sure it ain't gonna make a difference on my eyes. They just don't like it. So, that's fine. You may be different, but for me, it's a no-go. So I feel like, for what it is, A, it's overpriced, and B, there's many better liquid liner pens on the planet. Even ones with really fine points and everything. Ones that don't feel like they're stabbing the crap out of your tender eyelid skin while you use them. And ones that, frankly, have a little more control over the way that they work on the lids. So for me, even if I were only worried about this side, that would already be a bit of a kind of a miss for me. But then you throw in the other side of this, and it just really, really makes me feel like, maybe for somebody else, but for me, no. No. Like, maybe for, like, doing photos where I want that look, it'd be good because it'll last for that moment. But I know it's going to disappear, like, real quick. So I'm just not really here for it. I would personally say this is not really a necessary product. It's not really worth the purchase unless you are somebody who has really good luck with the gel liner in the waterline and very regularly uses it to brighten and also does a liquid liner with black liner regularly. If that is you, if that very specific scenario describes you, have at it. This may be like your silver bullet product. For the rest of us, I don't think this is really a necessity in anyone's lives. I'll at least attempt to use the liner half of it, but just, I can tell you right now, the Brightener half's probably going to largely go untouched. I mean, I may experiment a little more with it. If I can find a way to make it work for me, cool. If not, it's probably going to sit there basically unused. So, anyway. Yeah, it's a big old pass from me. So anyway, that is it for this one. I'm gonna go wash this off now. So anyway, you guys know what to do. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe. Hit that notification bell icon so you never miss an upload. Leave comments down below. Make sure you're following my social media accounts, my Facebook fan page, my Twitter, my Instagram, my eBay, my Reddit, everything and more all down below. And if you like what I do here on this channel and you'd like to help support it, the donation link, as always, is down in the description. Anyway, guys, until next time, see ya.